Switch it to live. Uh-oh, I screwed up there. What did I do?
That one.
Hold on.
The second one.
Yeah, I know. Why did it move?
No, it didn't move. It was always there.
We on now?
Mm-hmm.
Hello, everyone. Today's been a very, very long day. First and foremost, I want to give my condolences to the family of Jeffrey Anthony.
Shepard.
Do what?
Shepard.
Shepard. Yes, I was going to say that. I was getting ready to cough. Nikki and Amelia and Josh, they were all with us today. Nikki had contacted Lindsay yesterday, actually. You all know that there's a lot of things going on at the house, and Dad has came home. So, hello, Dad. Hope you're feeling good. Lindsay had asked me if I was ready to go on another road trip. To say I was a lie. But when she told me that Nikki had asked if we could search a spot, we promised Nikki that we would be back. We promised the family. The area that we searched was off of 27 on a rock quarry. And we found them. With that, McCreary County was amazing to work with. The sheriff over there, that is McCreary,
yeah.
Sheriff.
Sheriffs, yeah.
Yeah. And then the Kentucky State Police and the investigators. They were amazing to work with. Graham was a huge help. He was a help when AWP, Depths of History, Exploring with Nug, and Adam Brown Adventures were searching for him. We also was there searching. I think we cleared around 7 or 8 spots. What was it, about 2 months ago?
Yeah, that was during our second segment of the trip that we were on, so it would have been right after we found Charles, and then we went to Wellston, and then we met them here for Corbin and Winfield.
And then Corbin and Winfield, yep.
Mm-hmm.
Nikki had contacted us. Thank you guys for the donations. We appreciate that. I'm not going to go through every one of them. I'm going to try to talk and be respectful with the family. With the family's permission, they allowed us to come on here, and I want to say again thank you for that, because this is how we are able to help the families out. And if there was another way, I wish I could, figure it out. But right now, this is what we're doing. We're bringing, you guys are supporting us. We're bringing the content to you guys and showing you what your donations and what everything is going for. We had a few donations come in last night that solidly helped us. I had enough money to get here, but it made us comfortable. And Graham, out of frickin' nowhere today, says, hey, you guys are exhausted. You haven't had much sleep. Do you have a place to stay? And I'm like, well, we haven't got a hotel yet, and I think we're going to go home. But their family actually opened up their business, which is
Red Roof Farms.
Red Roof Farms. And this beautiful place that has a clawfoot tub and all kinds of
really
decorative. It's a beautiful place, and thank you, Graham and Graham's family, for that. Check them out on Facebook. Depths of History, thank you for the $4.99, buddy. Show Jacob some support, guys. He's out doing great things, and he has a huge heart. Die for Good. Die for Good is also my Bryson, yeah.
It's my Bryson.
It's my Bryson.
You're my boy, baby.
He's my boy. He's helped out a lot. I went down to Nashville. When I come up from Nashville, we went down to Waverly. This live stream is to give out our condolences to the family, but also to say thank you to each and every one of you for what you have done. The family can now there's still DNA testing on on the remains,
Yeah, we're still waiting official confirmation,
but it is his truck,
it was his vehicle, and
and
there were some items inside that the family was able to kind of say, yeah, those were his.
so again, I just want to thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. We for sure.
Jeff went missing March 12th of 2018. There were all kinds of different ideas of where he could be, different quarries, different
There was a lot of
rivers,
rumors.
lakes, all kinds of things. When we came here last time,
Go ahead.
Nikki and Amelia were our main points of contact for everything, and they had a whole slew of places for us to search. We
We were
between
able.
all the different teams, we kind of knocked everything out in that one day, and at that kind of point in time, it was, if you think of anything else, let us know, we'll be back. I think we may be the closest. But
Sort of.
regardless, yeah.
They've got Exploring with Nug.
Yeah, no, it's not too
also
far.
close.
But Nikki had reached out and sent some screenshots. I showed them to Jacob, and he was like, "How far is it?" And I messaged Nikki last night and said, "If you can get us permission, we're coming tomorrow."
This place was, I mean, it was just right off of 27. At the time, the side rails or the guardrails were shorter. A semi truck had went through there, either went all the way in or almost went all the way in. So they actually took the guardrail further out. So at the time, if somebody would go by it, and now they would be like, "There's no way a car could have got in there."
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that Nikki and Amelia had found out, just found out, that kind of, they had said, when Nikki and I were messaging, she said, "Lindsay, if I had known this stuff, this information, when you guys were here, this would have been one of the first spots I sent to you guys."
And I want to point out something, like with McCreary County and or the state, there's not a lack of trying to find someone.
Thank you, Sam.
It's the lack of manpower. The cases that they're working on, they got their hands full, the investigators.
It's
and
very rural out here. It's very, very spread out. So the county sheriff here covers, 800 square miles, where versus, another county may only have to cover 400 square miles. So it's a lot different. They have a lot more to cover. They don't have the resources, but they were extremely open to us helping. They were appreciative, but again, we're always appreciative to them. They don't have to let us in, so we're thankful for that.
And to also reiterate what I was talking about, the past 4 to 5 years, I mean, it may be even sooner, the equipment, the sonars has gotten so amazingly better that that we're able to see things that, they may have not updated their sonars, and or there's a lot of things that if you don't have the training for, you actually cannot see the things that a person would see that does this every day. Just like Adventures with Purpose, he does this a lot. That's where we were with him.
The way that Tammy and Dennis have kind of helped set
Team Waters from
have set up
Dennis
so
and Timmy.
Dennis and Timmy.
Dennis and Tammy have been
Yeah.
the pioneers of this whole operation. Jared started something beautiful with this whole,
With the whole movement.
the whole movement and getting people out there with sonars and actually training them. He also did a video on the training with all of us that were out on the Fort Worth. Dennis and Tammy from Team Waters has literally sit there. I'm just going to tell on Dennis. He may laugh at this, but he's yelled at me He's
I can't imagine.
he has trained me very well, and along with Tammy. So please show them some support also.
And
Guys, I'm sorry. It looks like craziness up there about the donations. So thank you so much. That means everything to us. Go ahead.
oh, I was just gonna say, like, Tammy and Dennis, they answer the phone every time we have called.
Every time.
Within reason. But even then, like, there's been times where we've been driving home really late at night from a case or something, and Tammy answers every time. Like, they're always.
We have learned so much from Tammy and Dennis. Kind and giving of their time. Absolutely.
Extremely.
So they, check them out on the Facebook. Somebody wants to drop their link, or if you can drop their link, that'd be awesome. Depths of History, I see you on here, buddy. There's a whole lot of groups of people that are really taking off with this movement that Jared had started. So it's, it's a beautiful thing to help these families.
And I would say, like, obviously, like, the biggest thank you goes out to the family and the loved ones of Jeff for allowing us to come in and help
Absolutely.
them. That's who my biggest thank you goes out to.
Absolutely.
We're appreciative of them letting us be here with them,
Some people were asking about a video on it. Yes, we did. There will be a video out, and respectful for the families. It's going to be something to watch. Definitely emotional.
Miss Amelia is on here. Amelia, thank you so much for allowing us to be a part of this and to help your guys, help your family. That's from the bottom of our hearts. Thank you to you guys, and our condolences are with all of you.
I know I haven't been reading too much of the chat, so I just want to say to everybody again, thank you. With your guys' watching and doing what you guys do. That's everything. Other than that, again, we talked about Graham and him letting us stay here for the evening. It's freezing in here. I want to turn the heat on.
Where did we go?
Hi, Dan under Dan
The-
Levin.
Fire department.
London.
London Fire Department. Thank you so much. They took care of us and helped fill our cylinders and everything afterwards. So that was greatly appreciated. Graham again set all that up for us. He made a phone call and
Graham was our rock today.
yeah, for sure. And then Genoe's Heavy Duty Towing and Recovery was the towing company.
Yeah.
They were fantastic. They came out with a couple different trucks. They came out, had a plan. Everything that you said, they were receptive of. They were like, all right, here's, it wasn't like, oh, this is how we're doing it. They were really great. They were like, okay, this is our plan.
Yep.
Does this work for the way it is? So they were really great too.
Hooking up the vehicle, in my opinion, it went smoothly.
Oh yeah.
I couldn't have asked for a better pull.
You didn't put a time limit on it, so that was good.
Yeah.
And thank you to the homeowner. I'm not going to say where we were or her name, but thank you for allowing us to search, and Amelia for reaching out to her, and her allowing us to do that. That means a lot too.
Thank you, Aussie. I appreciate that. Aussie Misu, thank you. To all the members, I do have a video out of
Brian Goff and Joni Davis.
Brian Goff and Joni Davis. When I get back this tomorrow evening, I will have the video out to the public at 6 p.m. hopefully.
For a premiere.
Yeah, so I don't know if that's going to actually happen. Maybe it's going to be Tuesday because I'm going to be driving back for 4.5 hours, 5 hours.
We were not anticipating on staying. However, you got an hour of sleep last night, and I probably got like an hour and a half.
I think I got an hour and a half sleep. My mind was...
Yeah.
I'd never wake up to my alarm, and I just, as soon as it went off, I just jumped up. So, guys, it's going to be a short live stream. I'm exhausted. I'm going to probably crash here shortly.
Yeah. So, again, today we were able to bring home Jeff Anthony Shepard. He'd been missing for just shy of 4 years. He went missing he's from Kentucky, but he went missing out of Winfield, Tennessee, right on the state line right there. And we found him on what would have been his route home. So again, we're just, thank you to the family for allowing us to participate and be there for you guys, and, our condolences.
Also to our families for allowing us all to come out here, and Dad, Dad's getting better. I know he's watching this, so I love you. I'm glad to see you're home. We had a family get together last night, and we actually got Dad down in a wheelchair. We picked him up off the steps.
I think we should decorate him for Christmas.
I took a picture of him at the tree and sent it to her. So he's doing better, and there's a lot of things going on at the house. My wife's dad is in the hospital, and prayers for him to hopefully he will come out of what's going on with him. And we're here to help the families, but we also I need a couple days off. Thank you guys so much for what you guys are doing, and keep diving. It's not worth it. Well, you know what? I want to open it up for about 5 minutes. I'm going to start reading some of these comments on here. Keep it clean, and we'll try to answer the best as possible. We won't be talking about exactly the location of it.
Thank you, Jared.
And just know that the family is watching, so please keep it respectful. All right, I'm gonna. Okay, so as of right now, I don't see.
All of the people who came in with donations tonight, thank you very much.
Let's clear that out. Gina in a bottle. I hope you guys can take the Washington NC case of 3 missing persons.
She's the one who's.
She's the one that sent that.
Yeah.
Okay. Veronica Wesley, thank you so much. Julia Adamson, thank you.
That's just Julie.
What?
That's just Julie.
And Jared, thank you so much. You two have really gone above and beyond. I'm so proud of you both for the drive and dedication to help these families. Dinner's on me tonight.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Jared. Thank you so much.
Hi, Josh. Josh Hammond's on here. So Josh has also been a really big asset for us as far as
No, he hasn't.
Our Ohio cases. Josh got hired and fired as HR in one day. So
Josh Hammond has been a solid help. We did solve an FBI case over there for 21 years in East Liverpool. Yep. Was it in East Liverpool?
Mm-hmm. Hey, Nikki.
No. Steubenville.
So Nikki's on here. So again, I know you've probably been on for a while, but thank you for allowing us to be here and reaching out, and we're extremely grateful to you guys for everything that you've allowed us to do.
Whenever I make a promise, that's one thing I could say. When I make a promise, I try to keep it. As much and as best as I can, I try to keep promises. And I told you, Nikki, that, whatever you needed, we'd be there, and you called and we were there. So I'm grateful that you allowed us to come back.
Thank you, Moto Monster. Britt's on here. Hey, Britt.
Man, you need your sleep. You get a good night's sleep. I'm going to. I'm definitely going to. I seriously think as soon as I hit the bed, I'm going to be asleep.
As soon as you hit the
couch.
I'm
sorry, the couch.
I'll let you have a blanket, though.
Whatever.
Thank you, JB.
I'm sorry, I'm not ignoring you guys. I'm trying to read what's coming up on here. The one thing I want to reiterate is
I will, Byron.
The stuff that we're doing is a beautiful thing, and
it's amazing.
It's I put my feelings to the side whenever I go down, and sometimes it gets to me. But all in all, I have good friends. I have a huge support system that gets me through it, and I do what I have to do for the families. And that's just all it is. That's the truth. Jacob and Lindsay went out of their way just to meet my girls. Hi,
well,
girls.
Our girls are pretty amazing there, Ellsworth.
Thank you guys for the like button too. I just seen that on there. Wow, there's 1,100 people in here. That's
Hey, Terry. Absolutely, Britt. Like, for sure. It's an amazing thing to be swept up in, you know, and to be a part of. So
Timothy McNutt. Keep diving. It's not worth it to stop. You know, there's a lot of truth to that. There's some times where I wanted to throw in the towel 50,000 times, and this one didn't let me do it. I tried so hard to find Joel and was failing, and there's a lot of things that I tried to do and I failed. But now I've learned from my mistakes. I've learned.
Thank you, Brandon.
To think outside the box, and there's a lot of things that's happened in the past 3 months. So
absolutely, Lori. I will take you up on that offer. Absolutely take you up on that offer.
And there's also something else. Bringing these stories out to the folks of the missing, it brings light into different directions. You know, some more information can come in, like Jared's case on 8th and Allen. You know, he had that case, he searched a spot, and then somebody said, hey, you're searching the wrong spot. It was over here. So bringing these stories out also helps us and helps the community and helps the families try to solve these cases. That's also another reason why we bring this out.
Thank you, Matt, for that donation.
All right, so Jacob's going to get some sleep. I don't know what Lindsay's going to do, but I've been driving and
if
I'm
Lindsay falls
exhausted.
asleep before Jacob, then Lindsay can go to sleep. But if I go to sleep after or try to,
There won't be no more towels left. You're right, Juanita.
oh yeah, I hid them, burned them. There's none for him to throw in anymore. Thank you, Amber.
Again, Jeff's been brought home. He can be laid to rest. Thank you again for all your support. We're going to get off of here. Keep diving. It's not worth it to stop. Thank you, each and every one of you. And you want to say something?
I gotta find a catchphrase. Leave no stone unturned. I think that's gonna be it.
There you go.
Just thank you to everyone. Thank you for allowing us to help these families, and thank you for welcoming me with open arms. And
Okay.
thank you.
Thank you, guys. And y'all have a nice evening. Oh, and if I don't talk to you before, Merry Christmas.
Oh, I'm sure you can't resist the urge to talk.
I'll see you guys.